Hey guys, welcome back to Subnautica Below Zero. Now, as what I can only be described as an unfortunate turn of events, as it would turn out, I do in fact need to find something over in the over by the Five Robotics landing pad, which is big fucking shock to me considering I spent an hour last episode looking for something and found absolutely fucking nothing except a couple of PDAs. So I don't know what else could be down there, but apparently there's something, and I have to go look for it, which is really fun. I'm sure of it. Now, hopefully, I am exaggerating here, because honestly, I have absolutely no idea what's in store for me. But I hope that I don't have as much to do over here as I think I do. Because honestly, I can only take so much of this bullshit before I give up. So yeah, I do have a flare, right? Yeah. Yeah, I have a flare. Okay. Gotta go around this chunk of ice. Yeah. There should be something or another around here. Let's steer this way. I have no idea what cardinal direction this is. I don't have the compass, so I'm sort of just sailing blind here. Let's see. Okay, I also got a second. Oh shit.
I am not sure what it is for.
Go ahead and share it. Can't hurt.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Alright, well, I was about to go here, then I had to leave the room for a few minutes. As you can see by my stats not at all being what they were. Because I probably died like 5 times. But now there's artifact N6M just popping up now. So I'm gonna go to that instead. Sorry for the beginning of that dialogue being cut off. I wasn't expecting it. It looks better like this, but I also have an easier time driving like this, so. Let's head around the base of this, I guess. Would that? I don't know if it'd be a mountain because it's underwater. Okay, how much longer does the West Arctic go on until it's just the void? Because this feels like it's an endless drop off into nothing, right? Like that feels pretty deliberately empty. But at the same time, like, where else am I supposed to? Well, those are some nice looking fish. Very red. Yeah, at the same time, what else am I supposed to be looking for, you know? Urchalicitorate around? Probably. Imagine so. This is his habitat, isn't it? I mean, there's the giant fucker, what's his name? Forget. But if he's around, then Chalicerus around, so. Because Chalicerus lived like right next to him. Try clearing my throat sometime. Okay, I suppose that you're big, dude. Suppose that what the game wants me to do is get out, swim the rest away. So I'll do just that.
Another site found, but I cannot yet tell whether the others survived. Still, it holds valuable information. I hope you will find it.
Got spooked by my own shadow for a split second.
The network is indicating more of my people's technology, but the images I am receiving are fragmented, repeating. I am struggling to locate them precisely.
Triops, you're new.
Why would that happen?
I can only theorize that the locations are deep and shielded by a refractive.
Just fucking disappear? I don't know.
Perhaps amongst large crystal formations.
You're not very nutritionally valuable. What about you? And you neither. Okay. Oh, I suppose that's probably all that's here then. I mean, I don't imagine there being anything else down there. I mean, that feels very centralized. Let's just get back in. Oh.
Our searches have been useful, but ultimately I have no definitive evidence as to the fate of my people. The network I hoped to rejoin may no longer exist. I cannot feed it.
There could be a million reasons for that. Like, what if the network had a system update? They're on version 2001.4 and you're still on version 14.2.
That would make me incompatible. How would I even begin to plan my upgrades?
Okay, that's not what I meant. Bad example. You still know how to get home?
Yes,
So don't give up. Go there, see for yourself what happened.
you are expressing optimism, but it is not supported by probability.
Hope isn't based on statistics. It's born from a drive for something better. There's a poem Sam loved. Hope is human. Hope is, oh right. Hope is the thing with feathers.
This does not match any fauna designation I can find in your PDA.
It's a line from a 19th century Earth author. Emily something. Hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul and sings the tune without the words and never stops at all. I promise we'll get answers one way or another, Ellen.
Adding hope to your database.
Okay. So, is that finally a progression of some sort? Because that felt very definitive. Like, okay, there's no more fragments. We're looking for something else now. So, what? And also, how long will that take? Because we're, I believe this is episode 6. Yeah, this is episode 6, and I still feel like we're getting nowhere, so... How long will that take, you know? This game feels very artificially drawn out. I mean, I've expressed this before, but it feels drawn out and not the same way that Subnautica 1 is, where it's just, there's a lot of progression to be had. Here, it just feels like it's withholding me information for the sake of making the game longer, which I'm not very happy about. Let's just try getting on the iceberg island or whatever for now. And think about whatever game design implications or whatever the fuck that this game is going with later. Alright, I went to college for this shit. This is not just gonna be like, I'm not just gonna sit here and take it. I see a hole, I poke it, and I poke it good. Probably not gonna read about that. There you go. There's for the audience. Pause if you want. More interesting to pause for. Yay. If I can get my watch time up. I'm honestly not sure how that works. Well, how it's calculated, because I'm not sure if it's still a thing, but it used to calculate it by how much actual elapsed seconds you spent watching the video. I'm not sure if it still does that. But if you were to make a video that is like at 4 times its original speed, and then you tell the audience to slow it down to 0.25, you get 4 times the amount of watch time on that video, right? So, curious. Let's see if that's still a thing that happens. I mean, one way or another. Back at this. Also, I think that the flare running out was just like a story beat thing, because this flare still has juice in it, and I lit it last episode, and I recorded last episode about a week ago. So I mean, I think it's pretty definitively all right, you know. This thing runs out, though. I'm gonna be pissed. All right, this is past the point where it running out makes sense. So if it just suddenly decides to run out now, you know I'm not gonna be happy about that. Okay, you're angry, yes, but what the fuck are you going to do about it? You are, by design, scared of the flares. Dangerous weather. Well, it's always when I'm outside, isn't it? I mean, I suppose that's the point, but like, it gets a little annoying after a while. Yeah, what are you gonna do about it? Seems nothing, actually, but let's climb up this ladder here. So where am I supposed to go exactly? Because I thought I saw everything last time, but I mean, I looked up, and as it would turn out, that's not the case. There's... Okay, dude. There's still stuff around that I have yet to see, so... My question revolves around, well, what is it, you know? Because... Dude. Yeah, I thought so. Really? You don't get me when I turn around, do you? Yeah, I didn't think so. Some crumbs on my desk. Making moving the mouse around real irritating. Like, what is it that I'm supposed to find here? I mean, I think there's an alien thing somewhere here, like a significant alien thing, not just like the teleporter that was close to the shore, but a more significant alien structure further in that I'm supposed to be finding, or at least that's what I got from looking it up. But, you know, what is that thing is my question. Because the answer I'm getting to that question is, I'm not getting an answer, really, you know? And as to where it is, that's even more arbitrary, so... Okay, this looks new. I have thermoses full of coffee in case I start freezing to death, right? I already have Snow Fox, so maybe I should make one. Although I'm not sure how useful that be as of yet. Oh boy. No. I have to shelter somewhere, so might as well. Okay, so this place isn't new. This is not new. Never mind. Been here before, but maybe there's something I'm not seeing.
Dangerous weather approaching.
Oh, okay.
Seek
Guess I'm
shelter.
standing under here for longer. Because last time I died in a place where it looked like there was actually something there. Well, maybe not something there, but it looked like there was more to see. And the area was rather spacious and empty, but I felt like there was more to see in it that I couldn't get across without like some sort of thermos, and didn't help that the dangerous weather was out. So, I think it was. I'm not sure. Can't remember. My memory is pretty selective. There's all of this shit down here, which I didn't.
Seek fluid intake.
Man, I assume that's you guys, but okay, yeah, that's you guys. I thought for a sec that was like something in the water. I'm like, what the fuck is in the water? But no, it doesn't. Man, they really like eating penguins, don't they? But yeah, it doesn't seem like there's anything bad in the water, so I guess I'll check it out, right? I mean, it doesn't exactly hurt to see. I mean, I don't think there's anything that could really be much of a threat in a space this small, but you never know. Let's oh, I can't really make water, so I'm just gonna
Vital signs stabilizing.
cook a shit ton of fish with a knife here, you know, the heated blade and whatnot, and just hope that it's enough to sustain me a little bit. I mean, I guess there's thermoses, but they don't exactly hold any nourishing liquid. It's just coffee, which, you know, considering it has water in it, should be at least somewhat nourishing, but I'm not gonna question. I mean, I guess realistically, in a real life sense, I suppose, yeah, coffee's not the best, but can't you get away with a little video game logic? I mean, like half the fish in this game would absolutely not survive in any real life scenario, right? So why not just put your foot on the gas, you know, put the foot down and just. Okay, it just loops around here, then. So this cave is more or less nothing to be looking at. Or, well, maybe there's something
30 seconds
the
of oxygen
alternate
remaining.
direction. So I think I veered left. Let's see, let's check this alternate route here. Because this looks different. Okay, no, this is just another way into the same place. So, this cave is more or less nothing. I mean, it could be something, but it doesn't... I mean, the way things are looking, it doesn't exactly indicate a significant presence of shit. Also, you guys can swim, so I have to actually hold this fucking thing. So you guys don't take a bite out of me while I swim. Which is, I mean, that's a mechanic, alright. Hey. You don't like this thing, do you? Nah. Fuck off. It is dark outside. It's like the only light source I have in here. Will you get mad if I get near your children? Your children just seem to be sleeping rather soundly. No, let's not test it. I feel like I feel like if I were Mama Bear, I too would give up my fear of fire
Seek shelter.
to protect my children, you know? But, I mean, long story short, I don't think there's anything else that I haven't seen in there. So... Oh, yeah, it finally ran out, did it? Oh, fuck. Oh, that puts a whole new spin on everything, doesn't it? Huh. I'm glad I was in the water when it happened. Okay, so... I mean, what do I even need to make a flare? I mean, I'm pretty sure I have what I need. Yeah. But that's all... I mean, the only fabricator I know of is certainly not right around the fucking corner, so... The only fabricator I know of is about 600 meters away in my fucking sea truck, so... Oof. Yeah, I don't think there's anything over there, so no real point in me checking. And now that I don't have a fucking flare, I'm not gonna test it. You know what, let me actually continue. Let me look up what else is here, because I'm not gonna spend another episode mindlessly wandering around and getting nothing out of it. Okay, apparently there's an energy generator I'm supposed to be finding at these coordinates, so I'm gonna see what that's about. Yeah. There's often this direction, so am I sure that's the same place? Okay, I think I already found that thing, but there is another thing at around negative 1600 on the x-axis. Here, we'll keep the coordinates up. That I'm hoping to find. Okay, weather.
Seek fluid intake.
Water too. Let's see if there's anything in here. Yeah, you saw that guy get sliced, now you're running for it. There you go.
Vital signs stabilizing.
I just have to live off rather unsavory fish. Which, you know, isn't great, but as good as I'll get. Okay, extreme weather conditions are more or less gone for now. Let's hang close-ish to the penguins. I feel like they're a bit of a safe bet to stand by, because I don't know, they look, I mean, it looks like the snow stalkers or whatever they're called were kind of eating them, you know. So definitely seemed a lot more interested in those guys than me. So I'd say it's a fair bet. I assume that because there was like a split branch from from like here, right? I assume that the other direction,
Hypothermia imminent.
the shadow sufficient? No. Okay, well, let's have one of these things. Yeah, now there were... Yeah, I mean, I see one of you right there. Might be a safe bet to run back to the,
Seek fluid intake.
sea truck. Oh, there's the weather. Might be a safe bet to run back to the sea truck and create some flares so I can explore this place with a modicum of safety, because, you know, these guys will absolutely fucking tear through me otherwise. Just let the storm pass. Okay, well,
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
yeah, get up. There you go. Alright. Let's stand here, right, at the edge of the safe zone. And then... what are you gonna do? Like, genuinely. Okay, well, this... I mean, I've definitely seen better. Better signal. But, you know, this will do. Anything in here that would prove useful, or is it just more BS? Looks like more bullshit, but I will take that magnetite. Because... Let's just take as much as I can carry, which in this thing I believe is just 4. Is there a second magnetite anywhere? I mean, it did say that this thing wouldn't really be eaten by fauna, if I'm not mistaken. I mean,
Seek fluid intake immediately.
See you later.
if you'd be so kind as to like go somewhere else. No? Gonna stand there the whole time? It's great. It's awesome. Just wait here as long as I really can. Hopes that he'll turn around and go away somewhere else. Guess there isn't much else I can do. Dude, you suck. Like, you really suck. Well, I think I'm gonna die. Which honestly I'm kind of fine with, because I didn't really find anything out here, but... let's try. And I say try in the most literal sense of the word possible.
Spy Penguin online. Agent offline.
Seek fluid intake.
Yeah, I feel a sharp pain in my stomach from not having liquids. Makes sense. Well, I'm not gonna die of hypothermia. Do I have a medkit? I do. I have so many, actually. That is honestly ridiculous how many I have. I mean, at this rate, I might be able to go all the way back to the fucking sea truck and still have health to save me, so... well, let's try it. I don't really have anything else to do with this. Okay. Yeah, I assume the other way is that. There. I could take another. Dude, you suck. Dude, let me eat you, fat fuck. Where's my sea truck? Huh. Am I able to get in through the back? Yes. Did not know that. Okay, well, with the knowledge that I can make five flares. I think I'm pretty set for life on self-defense mechanisms. I think it's fair to say. Oh my god. Do you have to be such a fucking chore? Why didn't I just grab him? I mean, slicing them is definitely a method, but since I'm right next to my sea truck, I might as well just grab them and cook them.
Seek fluid intake.
Let's store some of the more valuable things I have on me. Alright, now I can go grab a shit ton of you guys. Assuming you stop fucking moving, that is. This is a very populated area. And I think this is probably good for now. Just a shit ton of fish to eat, and that should have enough liquid content within it to sustain me for a period of time.
Seek fluid intake.
Yeah, what do you think I'm doing, game?
Vital signs stabilizing.
Yeah, well, it's 21. That's not great, but it'll suffice.
Seek fluid intake.
Shut up. Let's hug the right wall instead of the left one. Yeah, this just is another way out. So is there perhaps more this way then? Like past this bridge here? Actually, by asking that question, I think I'm pretty confident that the answer to that is yes. Oh, I see. This is what the hydraulic fluid is for, isn't it? Yeah. What do I even need to make hydraulic fluid?
Hypothermia.
Not worth it, definitely. Or is it? Maybe I actually need hydraulic fluid. In fact, I'm pretty confident now that I think about it that I actually do need hydraulic fluid to access the rest of the island. That would make sense. You know, considering it's an actual fucking recipe. Let's pin that and see if I can, you know, make it. Us, you know, have the bridge be extended, and hopefully by doing that and crossing it, I can get to the rest of the island, right? Let's head home, actually. I need to think about where I'd be finding gel sacks.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
Yeah, I'm working on that. It sort of takes a while to get home. Jesus Christ, this fucking sea truck is so slow.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I perfectly have 4 gel sacks. I mean, I'll take it. That means I don't really have to do much to get the fucking hydraulic fluid. Have a drink. Or 3. Nom nom
Vital
nom.
signs stabilizing.
And let's grab as many bladderfish as I can during my escapade to get a singular creepvine seed cluster. Because I don't want to run out of water again. Oh boy. Water. Alright, let's make a hydraulic fluid. At least I only need one of these. Let's also fill up my other thermos here. Alright. Let's head back to the landing pad again. Hopefully with the added inclusion of hydraulic fluid, I'll finally be able to make some progress as to finding out what the hell to do next, you know? Just a very long trek back over this way. Alright, there's my ticket. Let's hold out the flare. So I burn to death just slightly slower. There we go. Okay, that's a fucking achievement, so. Okay, the bridge is repaired now. Thank you. And there's a music cue. Okay, so that has got to be a necessary point of progression then. Just hope the bridge doesn't ever break again, because, you know, get very lucky with already having the gel sacks.
I'm sensing interesting
Okay.
patterns to the northeast. It would be worth investigating. But be careful.
Of what?
I recall ravenous creatures tunneling beneath the ice.
Oh, great. More giant things for me to worry about. At what point is enough, game? I can hear something. Sounds big. Number batteries. Okay, I'm gonna read that when I get to somewhere that's not ice cold. PDA there, and a data box there, and a thumper, whatever that is. Oh god, don't tell me I have to build one of
Blueprint
those.
synthesized.
Okay, apparently this is enough. I'm speaking on behalf of the entire mining crew. Day in and day out, we are risking our lives in this cursed territory. When we signed up for the mission, we were not told about these ice worms. We lost a solid fifth of the crew before Altera took any action. 6 of our friends were emergency shuttled off the planet. Marcus was supposed to retire after this job. Instead, he was skewered by an ice worm. Have you ever seen someone get skewered by an ice worm? These thumpers that the company developed are just a stopgap solution. They do a great job of distracting the ice worms when they have power. How are we supposed to use them when the batteries burn out so quickly? Would it be possible to just send us additional replacement batteries? A little more juice would go a long way. Respectfully, Omar and the Delta crew. Okay, and then tunnels. I love and hate exploring these tunnels. They're marvels to the power of the ice worms. The sheer amount of ice they are able to cut through in moments takes us a couple of days. Their tunneling mechanism is ruthlessly efficient. Altera could only dream of having this sort of mining capability. The ice worms uncover mineral-rich pockets as they tunnel, but going beneath the surface is so risky. We have lost so many already. I don't understand why we have to stay in this particular area of the glacier. Can't wait to get off this hellhole. Ice hole? Whatever. Hope you're enjoying the relative calm at Kappa. Okay, so what I'm getting at is there's mineral deposits at the bottom of the ice holes, which useless to me because I don't really have anything to, to actually dig at them. And that's also where the supposed ice worm tends to pop up. So, I mean, that does not exactly look like a friendly little cluster of textures there, but I'll walk past it anyways. So what I'm getting at is that as long as I stay away from any like patches in the ground or whatever, I should be good. So I just need to watch where I'm walking, I guess. Just keep track of my coordinates because there was something at around negative 1600 that I've been looking for. And it would probably be useful to get there, right? Okay, I think I just went back out again. The PA also said something about the ice worms being lower to the ground usually, so perhaps higher ground is ideal, which makes sense. Okay, that's definitely something new. Architect cabling. These high-density architect cabling structures have been discovered running between various sites of known architect activity on 4546B. The cable housing contains what are effectively a form of multimode fiber optic communication networks, physically shielded by a microscopic layer of pressed diamond dust. Okay, so pretty much just fiber optic cables. That's cool. So there's the ice worm. That is, I mean, it's not as threatening as I thought it'd be, but ouch. Definitely startling, if anything, though. You would not expect. Get up. Get up. Climb. Okay. Yeah, okay, so low to the ground, he's a threat. I gotta stay up as much as I can. Oh, I'm in the Arctic Spires now. Okay, so this is just a completely new area now. And man, I don't really have much a choice but to stay low to the ground, and every second I spend sitting up high is another second in which I'm vulnerable, so I kind of just have to move. Okay. Tell me that's something. It's more cabling. Is this any place warm? No. I mean, that looks like an ion cube and nothing else. Spy pangolin has so far yielded me absolutely nothing, and at this point, I don't really trust it anymore. I've had enough.
Hypothermia imminent.
I'm also not liking how much I am expected to run with fucking hypothermia. Like how much? Game? Okay, I have to... Yeah, thermos. Okay. I'm not liking this, I'll tell you that much. Feels very needlessly risky. Not really sure where I'm even supposed to be. Ah, cave. Okay. That's a different texture snow than here. I assume up probably entail less warm, but nope. Definitely has nothing to do.
Seek shelter.
Yeah, okay, just gotta keep moving. That's it. That's it, really. Seems to always be a delay. He always seems to aim after me, right? So, assuming I'm just constantly in motion, that shouldn't be too much a problem. Oh, the dead ends are ugh. That's how it's gonna get me, though.
Architect data patterns assessed.
Nope.
There's a vast survey of vital information pertaining to the nearby.
Okay, how the hell am I supposed to do this?
Hypothermia imminent.
Ow. Ow, dick. Ugh. Okay. Died and lost some belongings. Wow, really? Really? Did I? Oh my god, no, it can't be. Genuinely, what the fuck is even missing? I guess the nutrient block, yeah. Well, progress, yes. I'm starting to lose my patience with this game, I'm gonna be honest. This is Subnautica, right? What part of Subnautica was about the land environments? I felt like the land traversal was always very underdeveloped in the first Subnautica, right? Like you were in Subnautica, you're supposed to be spending time underwater, and any time there's land traversal, those mechanics always seemed very behind. And now it seems like they're developing the whole game around it, and I'll be honest, it's just not it, man. Like, it's not what Subnautica is about. It's never been what Subnautica is about. Yet for some reason, guess I can make a Snow Fox thing, but the fuck, I don't really have anything else to do it. I don't really have a Snow Fox, right? So, yeah, it just feels like they're using the underdeveloped land mechanics as its main crutch, and at this point, I just, like, what's the point, I don't get it. Look, if you guys are still gonna watch this series, like, fine, but I don't know how much longer. I don't know how much longer I can really play this game before I'm just sick of it, like, because I'm starting to reach, like, my boiling point here. Like, this just isn't. It's not fun. Just plain and simple, it's not a fun game. Especially the fucking ice worm. Like, there's no fucking way you could possibly anticipate him coming out of the ground, and it seems pretty much just RNG as to whether or not he pops up right below you, and if not, you survive it. I don't know. This is. I can only tolerate so much bullshit, and so far this game has been pulling my leg the entire time, right? So, I'm not sure if there'll be another episode of this series. Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely more mechanically to it than the first Subnautica, but I can't necessarily say this is more engaging. It just feels very aimless. Feels like there wasn't really much thought put into whether or not these mechanics actually worked in the whole gameplay loop ethos of Subnautica, and more so these mechanics were just sort of thrown in because, well, we need a land traversal thing, don't we? No, we don't. We don't. Subnautica has never been about how deep in the water you can go, and it's never been about how much time you spend on the land. It's what actually happens during that time, and currently there's not been a lot happening whatsoever. So, I'm kind of tired of it. I'm just tired of it. It's just my patience is running thin, is what I'm saying. So, on that note, sorry to leave the episode off on kind of a bummer, but that's gonna be it for this episode. I'm not sure if there will be another one. If I manage to convince myself to do it, then that's what you guys will be seeing on Tuesday. But otherwise, that'll be it. So, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.